Hey everybody, welcome to Political Gamer. It's a brand new channel, trying a new idea, combining gaming and talking about real world problems here. So we want to kind of have some fun, but also just talk about what's happening in the world this week. Let's jump to here while we're getting ready to spin up. So this is Warzone here, and getting ready to do that standard insert, which is it's a terrible. These games, man, they're so unrealistic, but it's a terrible insert idea. But basically, I'm gonna lay low out of these helicopters here in a second. But I want to go ahead and just talk about. Thank God for the election. Thank God that our country is stable following the election. Pretty decisive victory there. Very stoked about that for the sake of the world, honestly. And I'm not necessarily taking one side of politics or the other. Just want to talk about the real facts and what's happening. Pretty excited about some of these cabinet picks for President-elect Donald Trump, and just want to talk with you guys about some of these and love to hear your thoughts on them. But looks like RFK is going to be heading up Health and Human Services. Get some gear here, and he crap. Well, yeah, that's what happens when you don't clear a room properly. Anyway. Oh man, that dude's a killer. Had some serious time practicing there, but anyway. So basically, some really exciting stuff going on. Mark Rubio, Secretary of State, Tulsi Gabbard, DNI, which basically that's a really important role, considering 18 bureaus, agencies, whatever. That person coordinates the intel and serves it up to the president in his daily briefing. So really important who that is, and they decide kind of what information and how strong to be on that information, how confident they are, or the kind of confidence they project to the president. Secretary of State Pete Hegseth. You know, I mean, one of the things that I don't really understand about, and you guys can tell me what you think about this, just my opinion here, but basically, there's a ton of veterans on this team, which is awesome. There's also a lot of personalities. There's a lot of good business people on here. I mean, super stoked about some people who actually know how to run a business, helping our government run. John Ratcliffe is a solid pick for CIA director. Mike Huckabee to Israel. There's probably not a single politician in the U.S. that's more pro-Israel than Mike Huckabee. He's always been that way. I've always remembered him growing up that way. Tom Homan, that's a serious dude right there. He's gonna lock it down for sure. He means business, and I just think it's kind of ridiculous. Some of these governors or these different blue states, and I get it, you can have a different stance on immigration, but to say you are not going to uphold the law here makes no sense to me. This was the week where that whole hubbub with Matt Gaetz went down, and you know, I didn't really know how to feel about him as a pick. I personally don't give any credence to, you know, the character accusations around him, just because it's the same people who that are, you know, accusing him and putting forth evidence of malfeasance are the same people that, you know, buried the Hunter Biden laptop. So to me, it's all a crapshoot where that's concerned. But this dude's got some gear. So anyway, so that was kind of an interesting thing how that went down. But Pamp Bondi seems solid pick. She's going to do a great job downrange. And then, all these other people, honestly don't know who most of them are. But it seems like every day the media is losing their mind over one pick or the other. I will say this. If I was an Iranian mullah or the Iranian leader right now, I'd be wearing a diaper full time, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be personal for Trump with Iran because they went after him. I mean, there was an assassination attempt on his life. The intel community was aware. Of course, that information was held back till post-election. There's been some attempts on Iranian defectors here in the stateside here. And so I'm going to get to high ground here for a second. There's a dude to my 10. Anyway, got to get over here to this box. So, yeah. Let's see. There's contact up here. Let's go. Oh, there he is. That sucks. Where'd that kid go? Oh, there they are. There's a dude right there. Need to change. Knife. He's right there to the left. Anyway, yeah, if I was the Iranian mullahs, I'd get somewhere safe, you know. Dang it. That's what I just failed to do. Get somewhere safe. So, anyway, I will say this ICBM, all that business from Russia, no doubt in my mind they fired rockets back at Ukraine after Ukraine was let off the chain a little bit. I think it's all kind of stupid, honestly. It's a zero-sum game for either side in terms of it's pretty much stalemate conflict. The Russians kind of suck at modern warfare, so to speak, mechanized warfare. And so the Ukrainians are able to basically be an insurgency force, you know, kind of like a guerrilla force where that's concerned, and are able to come at them that way. And now it's escalating with rockets, jets, you know, they're going to start going at it technically. This kid, yeah, buddy, I don't know how you're living. Need to grab a fully automatic here. Friendly. Glad friendly fire's not a thing here. So anyway, so it'll be interesting to see. I mean, one of the things President Trump did say on the trail, and I get it, the dude speaks in superlatives and all that, but he did say he was going to resolve this Ukraine-Russia thing first day after being elected, before he even got into office, and obviously that's not going to happen. That's going to take much more. I'm going to take cover here. It's going to take much more than that. And the ICBM, if they did, I mean, I'll believe it when I see the equipment. But if they did fire off an ICBM, then I think if it was a test, whatever they want to call it, it's definitely designed not to communicate to the Biden administration. It's definitely designed to communicate to Trump, which means he's already getting them to shift their weight, which is great. It means, I mean, they're doing that out of a position of fear, concern. Oh, dude, you're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to die. Anyway. Yeah. I'm not playing with much of a team here, but there we go. Fire sale has ended. Looks like they're going at it with technicals outside this building here. Anyway, so he's getting them to shift their weight in Russia, and that's good stuff in terms of not the escalation, but in terms of what that tells you about them and their mindset. I will say, after that interview with Joe Rogan and Theo Vaughn on his podcast, there's definitely been a shift in the culture. There's been a shift in the media, where people go to get media, and these media companies, man, they're on the chopping block. I mean, CNN is slashing jobs. MSNBC is, yeah, sorry, bro, I'm not gonna step out there in the fray for you. But anyway, sorry, I need to revive that kid. But so, all that to say, the Dems are collapsing a little bit, and some of that's to be had, and definitely you need to be willing to get on a podcast and speak to a great extent. You need to be willing to get up in front of people and have conversation. You need to be able to have conversation unscripted. I think in future elections, that's going to be a must for anybody who wins a presidential bid. And a lot of that has to do with people actually getting answers, feeling like they're actually talking to you, running TV ads. I mean, there'll always be a market for running TV ads, but running TV ads ain't going to cut it anymore. People want to know, what do you really like? What do you really think like? Can you answer a set of questions that weren't fed to you ahead of time? And by the way, I think, same thing goes for Fox News. Like, if I had to pick the president I was going to vote for based on both of them having both candidates having an interview with Fox News, or both candidates having an interview with Joe Rogan, well, I'm going to listen to each person's interview with Joe Rogan. There's a dude to my left there, but he's going to come out up top here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm not terribly good at these games, but there's a kid in here somewhere. I need to kill him. Boom. I think that's it. There we go. HVD town. HVT down. So, well, guys, there you go. A little bit of commentary there, and a little bit of Warzone. So it's a little bit of what's going on in the world. There we go. Kill of the day right there. Well, it's the first drop of Political Gamers. It's probably not the greatest, but hopefully we get better from here. If this is something you guys are interested in, if this is something that you feel like it's a good combination of stuff, a little bit of Warzone, a little bit of talk about what's going on in the world, then let's do it. I don't claim to have all the answers here, so I welcome commentary in the comments below. And some of you were born to be keyboard warriors, you know what I mean? So type away, tell us your opinions, and be glad to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world, in our country. God bless you guys. Don't play video games for too much longer. I say about a couple hours every week. It's about good. Go do something with your life. That being said, Political Gamer out.